We are recording now.
I feel like I've done enough explaining up until now. Someone else take the ban.
The evidence we've collected. Okay, so we've got.
You're very quiet.
You are still quiet, Ben.
Let me just check. It's quieter than last time.
Turn up a little bit if you can.
And try. I don't know how.
We had a Scooby-Doo ghost telling us all to get out. We did. We found a box which we couldn't open because it was locked.
I've still got the box.
You've still got the box. I found a key which wasn't to the box. We've still got a ton of places we haven't explored yet either, so...
Alright, cool.
Yeah, after I got chucked out of the window by a bed, I wasn't in the mood to continue.
Well, rightly so, like...
Yeah, exactly.
We found some...
He was like, right, come on guys, let's go! Like, straight out of the window, like, woo, popped!
Found some threaded fabric as well. Some strips of fabric, which looked a lot more modern. So the pub has been abandoned for...
Yeah, I didn't label that.
So.
I didn't label that on the first floor map, but that second room down on the first floor, that black bit in the corner is that shredded bits of material.
Pile of fabric, which was much more modern than the building itself, or anything that should have been in there since the building was abandoned.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Am I any louder now?
Much louder. That's brilliant.
Right.
Much better.
I'm amazing. I'm just putting where I think the cameras were. So.
Okay, yeah, then just repost the maps. I am not going to be mapping from here on, so you guys need to make maps as you go. So just one of you can be the designated map monkey, and just use the maps that I have provided and draw all over them.
Okay, well I can do that.
Okay. Ben is the map monkey, which is appropriate in that his surname is Gibbons.
Ha.
Ha ha!
I think that's racist.
I don't think it is.
Call me Gibbon.
No, I'm saying that your surname is Gibbon. Okay. Bernard, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. What's up? Sorry.
Nothing. I was just making sure because you hadn't said anything in a while.
Yeah, sorry. I'm still here.
So you are currently at the hotel, feeling mahogany in over a drink. Please deduct £25 each from your money pouch. So that takes it from 200 to 100 because there's 4 of you now.
Wait, did mahogany turn up in the morning or as we were sort of checking into rooms?
Turned up as you were checking into rooms.
Ah, cool.
In case you decide that you want to go somewhere.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay, cool. So the green things are the cameras. You've got my thing of saying your stuff is in green. So that makes sense.
And then the first floor, I think we had said we had 3.
Yes. Correct.
I didn't take note of the money or anything like that. Somebody else did that.
It's only 100. You've got 100 quid. It's not difficult to forget.
I noted it down just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I do recommend taking notes because I won't remind you of stuff that happened in the previous session very often. So it's on you guys to remember what you've found and what you haven't found and where you've been and where you haven't been, etc., etc.
Well, to run through that now, I picked up the flick knife and I also put the rags as well, like the strips of clothing. I remember that we found a key and a jewellery box or something as well.
The strips of clothing. There's quite a lot of them.
Yes.
So you've just got a load of smelly old bits of clothes, shredded clothes on you for some reason.
I put them down my trousers.
To be honest, I would just leave them there.
I left them there, that's what I did.
Dirty bastard. I'm allowed to say things like that to you because you're my brother. Alright, so you spend a restful night at the hotel. Bernard, did we already re-heal you? Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yes, I got back up to 13 HP, which I believe is my max.
Excellent. So you're none the worse for wear for your rather botched attempt at flying.
Yeah, I'm sad about it. I'm mentally scarred.
I like to picture Bernard sleeping curled up in a ball on the bathroom floor of the hotel room.
Yeah, I'm not going in a bed ever again. I'm in the bath.
Can you not like roll for phobias? Could you not have like a phobia of beds now?
It wasn't significant enough a sanity loss to justify that.
Didn't see the bed get at me. So
We did.
The bed frame,
Can
by
we
the way,
roll-
the bed
Can
frame,
we
by the
roll
way,
for
guys,
phobia?
did not. No, you rolled for sanity. Then you don't get phobias. The bed frame, by the way, did not return to its original position. It's now leaning up against that broken window.
oh, I hate
That's
that.
good.
I didn't save my character sheet, so I'm trying to remember. I think my sanity was down to 47. Does that sound about right?
How much would that mean you would have lost?
Well, I was starting on 70, but I feel like 47 was the right number.
Mine was down to 47, so that might be where you're getting your wires
Yeah,
from.
because you had much more sanity than Nigel did.
Yeah.
Oh shit, mine's reverted back to the original version of the PDF, so it doesn't have the changes I put on it.
Yeah, mine did the
Right,
same.
actually,
So, I mean-
on to my...
Shall I put 57 then? Do you think losing 13 is realistic?
Yeah, just go with that. That's fine.
What should I set mine back as? Because it's also reverted back to 60.
You're on 60 to start with. Just put it down to 50.
Yes.
That'll do. Ben,
Okay.
just drop 10 off of yours and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't seem to get my character sheet up.
It's alright, I've got it up in front of me.
I mean, if anyone wants to...
Thanks, babes.
Hold
If
on.
anyone wants to do a deep dive, the roles and stuff will still be in the chat log for this.
Yeah.
I don't.
If you want to just scroll up a load and work out what was what.
It's not all that important, so it's alright. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to do a quick hack and slash to make sure that we have a character sheet for Mahogany.
Thank you.
Not one that can be changed, but one that can be looked at least. Also, excuse the extra bits of my computery stuff on there. Don't worry, there's no porn or anything.
Not computery stuff. That's the worst kind of stuff.
It's the second worst.
On a
kind of stuff.
computer? Are you mad?
Computers, damn you! Right.
Computers on computers? What?
I'm doing this through the medium of print screening it and then printing it and then just exporting it. So,
Classic.
yeah. Paste as new image.
Should just sniffing killed it.
Yeah, I could have snipping tooled it, but I'm doing it old school because this is what I'm used to. And it's fine. Okay, there's nothing necessary there, so we'll just do this bit as well.
If Mahogany turned up, that must mean that she came in her car. So we've got 2 cars now, right?
Yes, correct.
Cool.
So we've got the Wystery Wachine.
Yes.
Or whatever we decide to call it.
I think we should just call it Ben is a loser vehicle.
My name's Carl. My name's Carl.
Yeah, I know, but you know, would they're actually talking about you, the person, not the character? It's a bit fourth wall breaking.
I'm a respected public figure. You need to respect my anonymity. This is going on
I
Twitch.
just love the idea.
It's not going on
It's
Twitch.
just
I'm just
randomly
recording. I'm not
called
streaming.
Just randomly calling something Ben is even better, to be fair.
Yeah, Benny the douche.
Can you claim to be a respected public anything if it's self-respect?
No, but
Asking for a friend.
I think you're only a member of the public, not the public. Unless you live in a very small area.
Okay, I'm just going to
I do.
post these photos, essentially print screens of the character sheet, so that Mahogany can download them and then have a look at the numbers that are required.
Sweet.
Okay, so let's get into it. What would you like to do?
Breakfast.
Yeah, breakfast. Breakfast. You can have breakfast if you want to have a chat between each other in character. That might be a good idea, actually. So, breakfast was included, so you can all sit down and have a good old fat full English.
Yeah.
Woo!
Those are the only sections that you're going to need.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of computer stuff in here. You are correct.
Oh yeah, computer stuff. So you've got the actual paint program and all my open stuff at the bottom. So you can in
I
fact
feel
see
like
that I
I'm
have Tarkov
inside.
open. Anyway, where were we at?
Well, I figured there was 3 avenues of investigation for the day. There's the old library attached to the church. There's the construction firm, and then I also thought about going back to the HQ to check on their overnight equipment. Did anybody mention those?
By HQ, do you mean the pub itself?
No, back to our house, because
Okay.
we said at the end of last session the only way we can check recordings of the main cameras would be to go back to the
No, that's the only way of doing it without being on site. You can do it from the
oh,
laptop that's
okay.
attached
In
to
which
the-
case,
Yeah.
in which case, going back and checking on the equipment and checking what it picked up.
Presumably, we want to sort of look at like overnight stuff, right?
Yeah,
Happy to do whatever.
So
I think it makes sense to look at the footage
Still
and
trying to get my
stuff
head around stuff.
first, because then if there's anything on there that we can see or hear, that might give us some leads as to what we would look up in the library.
what questions we want to ask. Yeah, I think that's a good logic.
yes.
I'm on board with that as our first plan of action.
So
Okay.
I will also say something completely out of character right now. I would prefer if you don't split up, because it means everyone waiting around while I deal with one person rather than all of you. So, just as a personal preference.
RPG rule number 1: never split the party.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think it would be quicker if we were to split up. Now that
All 4 of us will individually split up and do our own thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I do kind of want to go see where you found all those rags and such. But we could do that.
I told you they're in my trousers.
He's just made
It's like
a really elaborately large crotch bulge out of them. He's just walking around thrusting his cock out.
No, it's more like one of those perverse front bums that you see on really big people.
Okay.
Are you sure your name isn't Mr. Susan?
Shine. All right. So, what would you like to do? Did we have a consensus there?
We were going to go back to the Lamb and Slaughter, right? Check out our overnight footage.
Okay.
I suggest we check out the footage from inside the van if we can, just so we're not sat in a spooky haunted pub just looking at video.
That sounds good to me.
Well, I've got to go in and physically check on the video cameras. So someone will have to come in with me.
Well,
Okay.
you don't have to check on the video cameras. You just have to check the laptop, which is in that front room that's got the light in.
Oh, okay.
Disconnect
I don't
or
mind
grab the
check
laptop
with you.
and we'll sit in the van.
It probably won't be so scary in the day.
The only issue with that is that if you disconnect the laptop, then the cameras stop broadcasting. So you stop capturing footage for the time that you're reviewing it.
So we're just going to have to review the footage in the building, aren't we?
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, we're only going to be losing a little bit of footage, and
What if that little bit is the bit that has
then
all
we
the
will
good
never
stuff?
know because we never saw it.
Excellent point.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
depends on how personal.
I feel like
Thank you.
I feel like the workmen only said it happened in the late evening, the stuff. So I feel like we're fairly safe at 9 a.m. in the morning to go in without expecting to get jumped or pushed out a window.
It was
Yeah.
pretty passive, to be fair.
Did you
apart
guys
from the
do any of
pushing.
these with the construction?
Yeah, so it's entirely up to you guys what you want to do first.
Let's head in and review the footage.
Okay, so you drive back to the Lamb and Slaughter. It looks much the same as it did when you left. There is still shards of broken glass on the floor round to the side, where Bernard did the spectacular swan dive out of the window.
I've loved every second of it.
Oh yeah.
Is the bed frame still in the window? Can we see that from the outside?
Yes. You can.
I notice it and like jump back a bit,
Okay.
like spooked.
It is your nemesis.
She's still fucking there.
Bed frame!
Whoop,
Can't.
whoop. Okay, so
I unlock the door and say, well, let's go on in.
alright.
Okay.
I'm going to say home sweet home as I cross the threshold.
You walk into
I'm
the
gonna
lounge.
launch to it.
Everything is as it was before, seemingly undisturbed.
Okay, well, I'll go over to the laptop and load it up and start to look at the footage.
Okay,
Right.
yeah, no worries. There are a few little red indicators of something happening on the three feeds. Which camera would you like to look at first?
I would say the staircase one, so the one on the ground floor that's pointing at the staircase, because I feel like that's where we caught the shadow that jumped into the ceiling.
Okay.
I was also going to say upstairs.
There are two red little timestamps on there. There's a short one which happened about 4 o'clock in the morning, and a much longer one which happened around about 11:30.
So it was 11:30 after we'd left.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll look at that one first.
You weren't actually there all that long. You left just after it got dark, didn't you?
Yeah. Everything happened so fast.
Yep.
Okay, we'll look at the
My door or window. You.
Well, we left by the stairs. It was just Bernard that left by the window.
If we left just after it got dark, but it wasn't that late, does that mean it's like winter time?
It was like 7 p.m, wasn't it?
It was the day that it was when we played. So yeah, spring, April, end of April.
Sure.
The case. Sorry about that. What was said?
It's the end of April. It was literally the day that we played was when it started.
Okay, that's good.
So which one are you looking at first?
The long one, the early on, 11:30.
Okay. The long one at 11:30. You see on the screen the door at the top of the stairs on the left-hand side, so that little sitting room where you found the box, slowly open and then slowly close again and then slowly open again, and then there's about 30 seconds of nothing happening, and then you see a small boy's face peek round the side of the door and look down the stairs and then peek back in again, and then about a minute after that the door slams.
At that point, Mahogany looks at it and goes, "Fuck that!" and saunters away.
The correct reaction.
Burn it down.
Did Nigel leave the audio recorder microphone in the sick room? Do we know?
No, but the cameras have got audio on them.
Okay. So I guess we should look at the second one as well, the 4 a.m. one.
The 4 a.m. one? Okay. Again, the door to the sitting room slowly opens. This time it stays open for quite a while, which is why it doesn't show up as red on the thing. And then very, 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 very slowly, an arm reaches around the door frame and grabs hold of the door frame. And then, just as quickly as it does that, it retreats back into the room, and the door slams. Can you please make idea rolls, everyone? So that is the roll D100 thing.
Well, I need to remember how to do the thing.
It's alright, just watch the other guys do it, and I'll show you.
Oh yeah.
Idea roll. What? Have an idea.
Yeah, it's not idea. Idea is a different game system, but it's intelligence.
Oh, okay.
See, intelligence has idea written under it on your
Yes.
character sheet, so it is actually an idea.
I'm doing the roll as well.
So yeah, if you cut and paste what we've done, yeah, there you go.
Cool. All right. So we're just waiting on one more roll, are we?
No, I think everyone's rolled.
Yeah, I rolled.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Bernard rolled first.
Yeah. So Nigel, you don't notice anything strange about it. Mahogany, you don't either. Bernard, you realise that the arm in question is way too high up to be that of a little boy's. It's more like a very tall adult's arm reaching around the doorframe.
Okay.
And Carl, you notice that not only is it way too high up to be a small boy's arm, but the fingers are unnaturally long and tapered. Please make a sanity check.
Oh dear. So I do the D100, don't I?
Yep. Oh, well, you failed that. So,
Yeah.
Please roll a D3. Lose one sanity for realising that the arm could not possibly belong to a human unless it was a horribly deformed one.
Okay, I'm gonna just say I'm just gonna say that to the guys. Oh my god, like that was a strangly long finger there.
Like wild hysteric screaming with those rolls.
Yeah, well, I mean, this could either be the man, or it could be something else. But it certainly wasn't the boy.
I didn't see anything.
Oh, I don't know where I am.
You've temporarily gone insane and can't remember where you are. It's the world's least disturbing form of insanity.
Can I ask how long were they, like, compared to, say, the same scale man?
Like, imagine if your fingers had an extra joint on them. That's
Okay.
Ooh.
Slendy boy type vibes.
Slendery fingers.
I've never heard anyone refer to him as Slendy Boy.
Slendy boy. Yeah, I've heard him as Slendy and Slender Man.
can't help it.
Never Slendy boy. Slendy boy makes him sound like a shit, like, gangster rapper.
Maybe
Sounds
he
like
is.
So
Slenderman.
Sonic Crew featuring Slendy boy.
Sounds like Slenderman's son.
Yeah.
Never like Slendy Boy ever again.
Yeah, Slender Boy. Okay, anyway.
Sorry.
Diverse aside. Do you want to check the other cameras?
Yes.
Yes.
I think Bernard wanted to check the upstairs corridor camera, so we'll check that one next.
I'm going upstairs last. Or, like, I want to be flanked by people.
Yes.
I don't mind going upstairs.
But we just have to watch it from here. We don't have to go up yet.
Yeah, you don't have to go upstairs yet.
Oh, right,
Okay,
So
so there is one event that happens during the night on that camera, and it happens at just shortly after what happened with the sitting room camera, the upstairs sitting room camera, where the little boy peeked around the doorframe.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally just after that.
Alright.
It's not particularly long. Do you want to check that out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it starts, and you hear the door slam from the sitting room. So you hear that noise on the tape, and then about 20 to 30 seconds later, a shape. You can't really tell what it is. It's like a black, misty shape, almost in the shape of a person, moves towards the camera, and then quickly retreats back and through the door to the living room.
So it sounds like that was maybe in relation to the boys, the image of the situation with the boy that happened.
Can we watch them side by side, like the same bits, and see if they sort of sync up?
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
So the door slamming coincides with this thing 30 seconds later, coming down the corridor and then retreating back up it.
So to me, that sounds like almost like the boy was hiding in the sitting room.
Yeah.
Came
Is there
out.
any like accompanied audio with any of the?
The only other thing that's on that camera is it picks up the sound of the door slamming with the shorter clip.
Is there any way to make it louder, by chance?
Yeah, you can
Audio?
enhance the audio. That's the thing you can do.
Okay, do I have to say computer enhance?
You just have to enhance it. and then
In Harrison Ford's sultry
You don't
tone.
have to say it, but if you
You're
do,
the,
it won't do anything.
you're the computer whiz, aren't you? So can you make a computer use roll for me, or a
Can I get some
video?
sort of modifier for doing it in Harrison Ford's Blade Runner voice?
So it's either computer use or whatever the photography skill thing that you had was. So it was like
Okay.
videography or something. Whichever's higher, you can use that.
Okay, so I'm going to use computer use
Yeah.
because that is 65. So
Go
I'm
for it.
just out of it.
Go
I
for it.
rolled 60. I rolled 67. So I've just missed it.
Okay, so you can clean up the audio a bit, and you can make out something indistinct and fuzzy, almost like a voice. Did you want to push the roll?
Yes.
You can push the roll by using a luck point.
How much luck have I got? Oh, I've got quite a lot. Maybe that's the wrong number. How much luck should I have?
How much have you got?
It says 45. Is that a
That's
lot?
fine. You can push the roll by using a luck point, and if you push the roll, it makes it automatically a success. However, it does mean that you lose a luck point.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so you managed to clean it up, and there is a voice audibly on the recording just after the door slams. You hear a deep voice go, little pig, let me in."
Oh god.
So can you all make sanity rolls, please?
He must
Sure.
he must have spotted me with the rags camera.
Well, yeah, the little is appropriate there then.
While we're rolling, out of curiosity with the luck points, do we lose those permanently, or is that something that would come back after a rest of some kind, or
They
a period
are
of time?
permanently lost until I tell you otherwise. Generally, you'd regain them at a rate of 1 luck point per week that you're not engaged in doing adventure stuff.
Cool. Perfect.
Or you can regain them through means, didn't basically keep a fiat. So if I say, oh, gain a luck point for this happening.
Sure.
So, who passed and who failed? Carl failed?
No,
Nigel failed.
Uh,
I don't know.
I,
Yeah, you're right. Carl passed. Nigel failed. Mahogany failed. Bernard passed.
yep.
So anyone who failed, please lose 1 sanity.
oh god.
Have you seen how dangerous sanity is? Because the more you lose, the harder it becomes to pass the rolls.
Yeah.
and that's why I won't be the first one into the attic.
I'm like, woo, let's go!
Wanna check the last camera?
Yes, we can check the last camera. Do these people need to roll for their lost sanity?
No, it's just 1 point.
Okay. Yeah, so should we check the main room? Should we check the main room camera?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey Siri, what's the weather like today?
Okay, so this particular camera just captured the sounds from the other the other cameras picked up, and some sort of indistinct whispering.
Jesus Christ.
Is it-
Indistinct whispering happened at around about 5:45 in the morning.
6:15 what?
5:45 in the morning.
Can I try and enhance that as well,
You
or
can
is that
indeed.
just pushing it?
You can indeed roll computer use.
26. I've done it.
No matter how much you turn it up, it just sounds like a weird sort of susurrus. You've enhanced it as much as you can, but you can't make any distinct words or anything out.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the computer's done. So I guess now we need to think about what our next steps are.
Mm-hmm.
So I just checked that my sanity's now at 54.
Your sanity is now at 54.
I think so.
How much
Just
sanity have you
making
lost?
sure. 1?
Yeah, so you're on 54.
Cool.
Not 31, like I just clicked by accident then.
From my perspective, I feel like the seance room, as I'm going to call it, not the sitting room.
Stop calling it seance room.
Okay,
Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna continue to call it seance room. Seems to be a hotspot of activity, and then also we've got. So I feel like we'd want more equipment in there, and then I also feel like we haven't explored the attic or the basement. Yeah.
You could always move the camera from the ground floor that you had that didn't pick anything up, just the sounds from the other cameras that the other cameras picked up, into
That's worth doing.
the sitting room.
That sounds like a good reallocation of resources.
I agree.
You just don't want to go upstairs, Bernard.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Stay down here.
you'd have to go upstairs to do that, wouldn't you?
I don't. I want something.
So yeah, I mean, I think we should definitely do that. But it's whether or not do we explore the last two areas of the house before we go and fact find today.
Yeah, we should
It
probably,
makes sense.
because we didn't finish that last time, and really we should have.
Yeah.
And it's probably the safest time to do it in the morning as well.
Mm.
Plus, again, it might give us more leads for what to look into.
Yes.
So since there's four of us, 2 upstairs, 2 down.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I want to go explore the basement, so I can't fall out of a window.
Keep
This
her,
is
make a
where
sanity roll,
Bernard
please.
falls to
Yeah,
house. Falls down the stairs to the basement.
I mean, okay, so we can all go together if that's easier.
Yeah.
Well, I failed.
Okay, so if we all want to go together, what should we? I guess we've got time.
I think it makes sense.
Let's downstairs, yeah.
first? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Cool.
so you head over to the basement stairs and start heading down them, correct?
Yes.
I didn't hear the last part.
And start heading down the stairs?
Okay, yes.
Okay,
Can
can you
I-
all make
how can you
listen
take
rolls
Bernard's
for me,
out?
please?
Sorry?
Listen rolls. Make a listen roll.
No.
Carl's on fire today. He keeps rolling really low.
To be fair, it was pretty hot last game as well.
Mm. So who passed and who failed?
I failed.
I failed quite badly, yeah.
I think I failed as well. I think my listen is 25.
Yeah,
Mine's
that's
50.
just if it's a unmodified one. It's times 2.
Oh, times 2. Oh,
So-
I still failed.
Okay. Anyone else pass?
Wait, what do you mean if it's times 2? So it's got to be within what?
It's got to
Below
be
double your
below
score.
double your score.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. Oh, I've passed then, I think. I got
Okay.
60. And my listener's 50.
Okay, so anyone who passed, hears an indistinct thump from upstairs.
Oh
Like-
I
dear,
don't
did,
think I passed.
Something
So,
like.
did you just hear that, guys?
No.
Bernard, I think you heard that too. I saw your eyes flinch.
Shut up. It's that fucking bed again. It's back to kill me.
There's just a bed, like a picture of a bed on the wall.
Can we determine what area of the house it's coming from? If it's above us,
From
like,
upstairs.
yeah, what direction?
It seemed like it was roughly directly above you, give or take.
So directly above us, and where are we right now? On the basement
On the
stairs.
basement stairs.
So possibly the landing.
Possibly the landing.
Should we go and check it out? I feel like this happened last time, exactly the same. Maybe it's trying to like distract us from going downstairs.
So that's why we should go downstairs.
Well, that's what you wanted to do last time, and then this happened. We ran off, chasing.
If we miss what the noise is...
We've
feel-
got cameras and things.
Yeah, I feel like so much has happened to us already. Like
I'm
we
feeling fresh.
don't need anything else. We don't
I'm ready.
need to go hunting happening. I vote to just ignore it and go downstairs. We're going upstairs afterwards anyway, aren't
Yeah,
we?
exactly, yeah, we'll get there.
Okay, can you all make sanity checks for me, please?
Okay.
Oh wow, that's a critical success.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, there's a critical success at a point where a critical success is kind of pointless. So just bear with me a second while I think of what that critical success can mean in this context. Who passed and who failed?
I just passed.
I passed.
I just failed by a really wide margin.
Okay, so Nigel, as the only one who failed, you get an overwhelming feeling that there is someone or something just on the other side of that basement door waiting for you to come in.
Okay. Do I lose a sanity point or anything?
No, you don't lose any sanity points.
Cool, okay. I'm
Mahogany,
going to just shuffle myself to the back of the group.
I immediately shuffle myself afterwards. I'm like, nuh-uh.
I'm listening more closely.
I thought you passed, though, Bernard.
Yes, but I notice him shuffling to the back of the group and I'm like, nuh-uh.
Okay.
And I shuffle back behind him.
Alright, Mahogany, your critical success on this sanity roll means that you regain the 1 sanity point that you've lost.
Heyo!
So you steal your resolve and take a deep breath. And you're like...
And go to the front of the group.
I think that I feel
What
like
would Derek do?
You feel like what?
I feel like that Mahogany would want to take the lead as well after that success.
Of course she would. She's a showboat, wouldn't she? She's like, yes, do it.
I shuffle myself to the middle of the group.
The middle of the pack.
She didn't kick down the door, mate. She didn't kick down the door. Come on, man.
So, basement door.
Gonna gingerly.
I'm going to be nice and mention the feeling that I got to the rest of the group and just say to them, I have a horrible feeling that perhaps something or someone is on the other side of that door, so grab hold of the most solid thing on your person just in case.
Mahogany is gonna stand straight back with a look of absolute heroicness on her face as she.
I've got my camera out already.
You're opening
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah, I wanted to say as well that I'm
Don't fear.
recording
The
too.
door is locked.
Oh, the big key.
Can I try and boot it down?
Let's try the key that we have first.
Yeah, guys, the big key.
I pass the key forward.
Can't hear you. It's just too busy getting a shoe ready.
The key is passed forward, I guess.
The key does not open the lock.
Does it fit in the hole though?
No.
It doesn't even match.
Nope.
Okay.
Can I have a go at booting it?
Wait, I'm a skilled loctician.
Competition.
Yeah, he managed to open an old style lock last time using a credit card in a way that should not be physically possible, but because he rolled a critical success, he somehow managed to open it.
They call me the lock whisperer.
The lock whisperer.
You're such a good loctician that you invented a word just for it that only applies to you.
I'm gonna.
Well, that means he's a
The
lock
lock
doctor.
whisperer.
It's a loctician as opposed to a locksmith.
I'm gonna smoothly reposition my glasses and attempt to whisper this lock.
With just one finger.
Yes.
Okay, so
Mahogany
give me a dice roll.
Oh no,
You
well
fail.
out. I think my lock skill's 5, isn't it? Yeah.
You
No, it's
fail.
1. My lock skill's 1.
You fail.
Brilliant.
Okay, Mahogany, it's all yours. You can smash it down.
Yes.
Alright, so Mahogany with your strength of 45, give me a strength roll, please.
It's just the normal dice.
Yeah, D100.
Can I assist?
You failed to smash the lock.
Ow, my ankle. Ow, the berry pain.
You gingerly rub at your foot. There's not enough room for you to assist. It's only the staircase
It's
is
just
too
like,
narrow.
guys, ow.
What type of lock is it? Is it like in keeping with the rest of the building? It's a big brass door, like a round door handle with a keyhole, presumably.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like a Lovecraftian door.
I have a screwdriver in my bag because of my camera stuff.
Yes.
I just start undoing the hinges on the side of the door that we can see.
You
Oh no, wait, because they wouldn't be on the outside; they'd be on the
yeah,
inside.
you
Darn
can't
it.
see any external hinges on the door.
Can I take the door handle off?
You can try.
Just take the door
Can I
down.
try and take the door handle?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you want to give me... Let's have a look and see what kind of role would be appropriate for that. What skills do you have?
Oh, I rolled it first anyway.
Yeah, but what skills do you have?
Art and photography, art and craft, fast hook, language, listen, persuade, science and chemistry, sleight of hand, and stealth.
None of those are really appropriate, are they?
Not really, no. Can I give the screwdriver to someone else?
I'll let you make a mechanical repair roll if you like.
I have mechanical repair as a skill.
Can I give the screwdriver to him?
Yeah.
We're doing the opposite of repairing, though. We're attempting to break.
Oh, I just had the idea.
What?
Could I try and persuade whatever it is to open the door?
you can just roll a persuade roll if you like. You can roll
Because
anything
I've
you
got
like,
a really
really.
I've got a really high persuade. So.
Give it a shot, I guess.
Oh god.
Carl, did you want to roll mechanical repair to try and unlock the door as well?
Should I wait to see if this persuasion roll is successful?
That would be a critical failure, but because nothing was going to happen even if you succeeded, then it doesn't do anything.
I was like,
Okay.
come on guys, please!
Okay, so I'm only skilled up to 20 with this, so it's going to have to be pretty good.
Basically, your critical fail roll there
Oh,
just
no.
meant you went, make door open, please,
Please,
and then felt
please, God,
embarrassed. All right.
Tried,
Carl.
guys, tried.
Can I try just looking through the keyhole?
The screws attaching the lock to the door are too old and too they just won't turn.
That's fair enough. I wasn't really hopeful, to be honest.
Mhm.
Okay, so this door's locked. We're going to need to find some sort of mechanical device to unlock it.
Like a key.
Like
Possible.
perhaps a key.
That sort of thing.
Possibly.
You want to use the Latin and get fancy.
I'm not the ideas man here.
Bernard here using the Latin again.
I had a thought, guys, about the whole nature of, you were saying, every time we try and go to the basement, something upstairs makes a noise and tries to distract us.
Yeah.
What if, so when we were looking over the footage, most of the spooky stuff that happened upstairs was that little boy, right?
Right.
I'm going to conjecture that he's possibly nice. Because what if there's something horrible in the basement, and every time we try and go in it, he's like, I don't know, throwing kids' toys around or something to stop us, because he doesn't want us to get hurt.
That's true, but the other side of that could be that it's the evil entity, the man, or Mr. Longfingers, that is trying to lure us away from something that could be to use against him.
Possibly, but like, didn't someone say they got mad heebie-jeebies standing behind the door, and that they felt like there was something waiting behind it?
True. Again,
Yeah,
that could be a reason to try and deter us from going here. So we don't know which way it is yet.
I'm going to look through the keyhole.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, all you see is blackness on the other side, but can you make a listen roll for me, please?
What?
A listen roll. Oh, Nigel.
Ooh.
That was close to a
Jesus.
critical success.
Oh, Nigel!
Okay, you hear a faint sound from behind the door that you recognise as the sound of like rats or mice moving around and squeaking.
Sure. Let's go upstairs.
Can I have a quick look through the keyhole on my infrared camera before we depart?
You can indeed.
Ooh.
So, you oddly, it just shows as completely black.
I'm freaked out by that, because I know that... do I know that he had Mats and Rice?
Yeah, Mats and Rice.
Mats and Rice,
Yeah,
yes.
Mats and Rice.
Mats and Rice.
Nuts and
Classic.
rice.
Mats and rice, Mats and rice. Let's all have some Mats and rice.
I know that they should be showing up on the infrared camera, so I'm really spooked by that.
Nothing's showing up on the infrared camera.
Yeah, I'm spooked by the lack of things showing up.
I'm looking at the map,
You're looking at the map.
and I'm thinking with where the basement is situated.
Yes.
Is it possible that there would be like an external cellar door where they would deliver the barrels of alcohol, or they would have done so?
It's
No, I was just
entirely
thinking
possible.
Out in the courtyard, probably, right? It'll be
Yeah, well-
We have
Well,
not
if you could-
examined the outside of this building whatsoever.
No, we only walked around it at night.
The car park.
You didn't even walk around it at night. You walked from the van straight into the front door.
Yeah.
Well, we took photos of that
Oh
window.
yeah, you did actually, didn't you? Yeah.
So can I make a check to see if I remember seeing anything, or failing that, I just think it'd be a good idea for us to go and actually walk around the outside of the building and try and externally map it in case there's any rooms we might have missed.
Yeah, just go out and have a look.
What do you think, guys?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah, let's do that before you do the upstairs.
You're all reluctant to go upstairs, aren't you?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we're like most haunted, and we've walked into like the most
I mean,
extreme
Yvette's building
situation.
is literally just thrown herself at the door and then screamed at it to open up.
Yeah, I think compared to our previous expeditions, we've taken this all in our stride pretty well.
Yeah.
So that,
It's normally the odd dust door, but now we're hearing voices and seeing apparitions, and we're like, let's check the basement out.
Yeah.
Eric was still alive.
Let's threaten the door.
We're like
do you wanna-
goosebumps.
Do you want to head back,
Yes.
back up and head out?
Yes.
Can I just have one more go at whispering at it, please?
A pity one. Please.
Okay. Can you please all You head outside, but can you please all give me an idea roll?
Okay, so that's
Sure.
raw intelligence again.
Yeah.
Is that just based on regular intelligence?
Yeah.
Idea is
So-
intelligence.
I have a question about that actually. So when I rolled up my stat sheet and stuff, I got 105 for intelligence. Does that mean it's impossible for me to fail an intelligence roll?
How would you have 105?
That's what I got when I rolled it and did the math.
It should just be like a. Okay, I'm not sure that is possible.
Well, it's what happened. I meant to ask about it last time, but
Have I rolled? No, I haven't, have I?
Yeah, because that would make it completely impossible for you to fail.
yeah,
fail
exactly.
a roll.
We haven't done one yet, so I haven't asked about it.
Interesting.
Let me check my maths.
Yeah, let me pull up the rule book and let me take a look.
Because it was one of the ones where I asked you, it was like roll 3 times 5, add it. It was one of the ones where it was like add another 6 and then times it by 5.
Okay, that sounds way more complicated than I.
Yeah, but it was for 3 of them. I asked you and you were like, yes, do it like that.
Let me just grab it. Grab it. Characteristics.
So my cat is like.
Sorry, I should have really asked this at the beginning, but it
Oh,
obviously
it's fine.
didn't come up.
Yeah.
Um,
Roll 2d6 plus 6 and multiply by 5.
Oh, it's 2D. Oh, right, okay. Okay.
What did you roll?
2D6. Oh, I rolled 3, because that's what it said. It said roll 3D6 plus 6.
Okay, no, it's 2d6 plus 6.
Oh, right, okay then.
Same with size and education.
Oh, right, okay. That's fine then. I have done those ones wrong, but it'll be easy enough to fix.
Yeah, just fix them. Fix them and let us know when you're ready.
I think I'll just do intelligence quickly because, hold on.
I honestly just really love the idea that Bernie could never be wrong.
Honestly, do I just exploit this? Do I just never be wrong? Just always having good ideas?
It's the dream. It's the dream. Like.
Wait, hold on.
So, where are we at, gang?
I think everybody but Mahogany failed their idea check.
Okay.
Me and my big brain.
Mahogany, it suddenly occurs to you that when you all came in the house, you distinctly remember closing the front door behind you. So why is the front door wide open?
Let everyone else know.
Roll a sanity check
very-
for me as well, please.
In the most dramatic way.
Oh wait, is everyone doing this?
You pass. You think you basically doubt yourself. No, only Mahogany. You basically doubt yourself. Maybe I did leave it open.
Cunning.
Guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but she just points at the door like with a like a proper grief, like.
Do you think we should lock it?
Yeah, we need.
I roll for alarm.
Roll for alarm.
Yes. She's alarmed me with that statement.
Okay.
Like, what? This over there? Oh, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Chuck?
Hey! Open door. Let this draft in.
I feel like watching a bed attack and put someone out the window is kind of filled up my freaky thing cup. So, like, just a door opening by itself is, it's always so commonplace.
Yeah, it feels relatively mundane now.
Yeah, all that shadow walking up the stairs and then teleporting into the roof.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm actually
Yeah.
devastated I didn't get to see. Attacked by a
Okay, so we're going to look around the outside then and see if there's, anything,
All right. So you.
any extra
Right,
buildings,
right.
any.
Suggest stay inside.
Okay, I suppose I should probably draw on the map here then if there's anything extra, shouldn't I? Because you are doing it. Well, no, actually, because I said you're mapping. Okay, so you walk around the outside of the house and discover that actually, yes, there is a cellar entrance. It's a metal plate covered in like debris and things like that. Looks like it was once painted, but is now the paint has faded and been abraded away, so that only traces of the original green remain. There doesn't appear to be anything to open it from this side.
Is whereabouts is that? Is that on the centre of like the south, the north wall near the back door?
It's I will tell you now. This is north to south. So let me just figure out why this is got rid of. Oh, there we go. It's because it's tabbed it. It's cool. Hang on. So, you know where the broken window is?
Yeah.
If you were to be on the ground floor, it would be basically near where the kitchen is. So it's sort of just on the bottom corner of that kitchen, on its right-hand wall.
Okay, yeah, I can see what you mean.
Yeah.
Can we try and like have a closer look at it and see if there's fastening it underneath? You know, if there's any possible way to.
It's flush with the ground. You could try prying it open, I guess, but you don't really have anything to pry it open with.
Wait.
Can we use Bernard's gimped leg as some sort of...
My leg's fine now. Wait, what are we...
There's an external cellar door.
Oh, is it like one of those ones where it's like flat on the ground?
Yeah.
Yes. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, like a hatch.
Like a hatch.
Yeah,
Like
a trapdoory sort of thing. And is it locked with a padlock? Sorry, I wasn't paying proper attention.
There's no lock or anything. It's just flat. It's just like a flat metal plate on the ground. With,
okay.
With like a frame around it, like a small one, almost like a lip that it's sort of sat into.
Oh, so we want like a butter knife so we can jimmy it open like a paint tip.
A butter knife to do like a big man-sized metal plate.
Well, I'm just the principle was the point of the thing. We don't need an actual butter knife. What I'm saying is we need what would be analogous to a butter to this tin of paint recessed into.
Okay.
Or a crowbar. I don't know. Something with lever.
You're kind of breaking up a little bit there, Bernard.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I think it's my internet.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to keep walking around the building.
Yes.
Okay, so as you turn the corner, you see ahead of you the back door, the boarded up one that you'd come to before, and then past that there appears to be some sort of outbuilding. Like, it's not really an outbuilding because it's part of the main building, but there's another door just past it that takes up that whole corner between the bar and the back door.
Okay.
It's an external building.
Yeah.
But it's attached to the building.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it just closes that square off, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So, maybe a second, guys. Ryan, do you want to go get those frozen cocktails out? Sorry, guys.
Yes, please do.
So is there a door?
Wait.
Is there a door to this this shed?
Yes. Yeah, it's just past. It's like in the middle of that bit.
Of the back.
Does anyone want to take a smoke break or anything like that? Because it's a fairly appropriate point to do it, and it's been about an hour.
Did you say, does anyone want to take a smoke break?
Yes.
I will capitalise on that opportunity, please.
Yeah. Okay, so take 5. Hello? Anyone there? Hello? I just got like one little squeak of noise there. Can anyone hear me? Hello? I think my internet might have died.
You having connection issues?
It's just fixed it.
Oh, okay.
Hello again. Sorry, gang. My internet died.
Yeah, it was quite clear that it died.
Yeah. So
How are you doing, Alex?
I'm alright, thank you. I'm going to take a quick break to go and see Cara for a second, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. Go have a smoke or whatever.
Yeah, no worries. Right. Enjoy your fag.
Bye. I am returned. Anyone else back?
I'm here. Oh god.
That was like electro fart.
Like fucking hell.
Electro fart. I am a flatulent robot.
Flatubot 9000.
Fartron.
I am about
Fartron
to...
9000. Robo
It
Park.
comes with 9 different settings. Any occasion.
Indeed.
Bar mitzvahs, funerals.
I'm back.
Hey, okay.
I'm also
Alright.
Let's go through. What do you guys think? Punch martini or a woo woo?
What was the first option?
It's like a fruit punch martini.
Woo woo.
Why don't you have
Woo-woo,
both?
yeah.
Yeah. Which one first?
Both at the same time. The both in the freezer get three.
What you need to do is you need to get three straws and you need to jimmy them together so that 2 of the straws go into the cup into 1 straw that you drink at the same time.
It's
Or
an
you could
excessive
just
way to
use
get
2
broken.
straws and put both straws in your mouth at the same time.
No, that's
Battering none with these like bricks.
How big is your mouth, keeper?
What, big enough to put 2 straws in?
It's huge. Like some sort of catfish.
Okay. Right, anyway, so you have found an external door.
Did you remember to start recording again, by the way?
I didn't stop.
Alright, well, sorry. The cat's hounding my husband for food, so
Alright, so what would you like to do with this external door?
I'd like to check out this outbuilding, definitely.
Can I look
Is it all
around
like overgrown with like greenery?
Oh, excellent. And that.
Yeah, there's like bushes and things, but they're...
Yeah, hell yeah, let's check it out.
Alright.
Yeah.
Check it out. How?
I want to check to see if there's any windows or anything that will allow us to see into it before we open the door.
Nope.
Nope. I guess we're gonna try the door.
Okay, the door is locked.
Okay, I will try that key that I had.
The key works.
Hey, real shit.
Use key on door.
Alright, you use the key on the door, and the door is now unlocked.
Sweet.
Heyo.
I will get a running camera. I'll get the camera that's on me and make sure that it's recording, and I will open the door.
Okay, can you all give me constitution rolls, please?
Oh, fuck.
Definitely. Jesus, I might have passed a roll.
Ooh, I got 5.
Critical
Yeah.
success.
I have a feeling it's all going to come up Millhouse for me.
I think that's a success. Is that a success?
What's your constitution, man?
Ooh, 60, so I pass.
Okay, cool. So everyone has passed. So you are all assailed by a stench. Because of your critical success, Bernard, you immediately recognise it as the stench of decaying flesh.
Oh. Guys, it smells meaty in there.
I'm gonna get one of my front bum rags and put it to my face.
You don't have the front bump
Front
rags.
bump rags.
You dirty git.
It'd probably smell worse.
I like it.
I'll mask this.
We all know the only way to
with
stop the
damp
smell of
mildew
rotting flesh is ball sweat.
Okay, so... Alright, so you smell the distinct smell of something decaying within this room.
Cool. I look around and sweep the camera with me to hopefully find something and pick up
Okay, make a sanity
on the
check.
camera.
Sorry?
Okay, you fail. As your
did.
camera sweeps round, you alight upon the face, a wild-looking face fixed in a rictus of terror, milky eyes staring at nothing. Please roll a d6. Okay, so roll a d3 for me now. You lose 2 sanity.
Cool.
There is an emaciated-looking corpse with long, wild hair and beard framing a decaying face, fixed in a look of terror and agony up against the wall in here. There is it wearing mismatched clothing that seems much more modern than the building that you are in.
How decayed is the decay? Is he a skeleton? Is he fully a skeleton?
No, he looks like he's been there for a while, but the fact that this room is quite dry means that the rate of decay it's not like putrefied, it's just decayed.
So it's dry aged.
Like he's sort of mummified slightly by the dry, cool air of this room.
Jerky, got ya.
Is there any obvious cause of death? Can we roll, investigate, see?
Do you have medicine?
No.
Does anyone have medicine?
Let me just have a look.
No.
The real question is, has not having the skill ever stopped you before?
I do have science, though.
I will allow science or natural world rolls.
Can I do a science roll?
You do have 40 natural world though.
My science is 41, so I guess I didn't pass that, right? I got...
Correct, you did not pass it.
No.
I've got nothing.
I'm going to be the person that says this. This may have just become a police matter.
Yeah, you can't find a corpse and then just not tell the police.
Just involve it. Oh, it's just part of our spooky quest. Let's go and check out the attic. No, I don't know that we can do that.
I think we have to tell the police.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell the police now, though.
Yeah, but aren't we just going to make ourselves really suspicious if we...
Just lock the door. In fact, I want to take a poo next to it, but then lock the door.
Do you not want to check the room, see if there are any clues or anything like that?
Yeah, I want to look around for clues.
Okay, give me a spot hidden roll.
We're going to say something mahogany.
Oh, 3!
Ooh. Critical success. Okay, you find that the person appears to be sitting on some sort of book. The corpse is sitting on a book.
Can I take the book?
I think.
Can I look at the corpse to make sure that the corpse isn't holding the book shut, and that is why it's sat on the book?
I just want to be absolutely clear that if this was foul play, then disturbing a crime scene is.
Yeah, that's why I said, can I take the book?
Yes, you can. You can pull the book out from under it.
I'm a better fielder.
Guys, should I take this book?
No, don't take the book.
I think.
Let's see.
Can I use my sleight of hand skill to put the back?
Can I just?
Oh God!
Can I just point something out to you guys?
Mm.
Please.
This is Call of Cthulhu. So you're going to come across a lot of corpses. If your immediate reaction is to do nothing with the corpses and call the police, then it's going to be a very short game.
I take the book then. I take it.
Okay.
I'm going to be like, well, he's probably a homeless guy. He looks like a homeless. So.
I'm reading the book. What's in the book?
What?
He looks like a homeless.
Okay, so
can I just say,
first of all,
why can't we look at the corpse first? Like
I mean, check his pockets for gold and
pull the fillings out of his teeth. Okay, so first of all, what I would like you all to do is give me an idea roll, and then we'll go on from there.
Okay, I just want to say that I think it would be really, really important for us to stop filming before we do anything.
We still have to. We still got to film.
It's a very well-known police trick of where you stop filming before you commit any criminal acts.
Well, we haven't.
I'm going to assure you that unless you hand the tapes over to a police officer and say, if you skip to this point in time on this tape, you will see us taking a book from
Defiling the
police. So, unless you do that, nobody is going to get these tapes. You'll
Is Carl Logan Paul?
Can I just
Yes.
say this now? Like, can we not check the cops for like any spell insignia? Because if it's on a book, chances are.
Well, I've already got the book, and I'm looking through the book.
I'm like Mahogany's just like pacing, hands in air, like, what the fuck have you done?
It appears to be some sort of diary.
When does it start?
Perfect.
Ooh, good question.
When's the first date in it? Like the first entry?
December 1907.
What does the first entry read?
Breakfast, 2 poached eggs, rye bread. Today was a fine day. Many customers. I have made quite a lot of money. My decision not to go to the war was justified.
Ooh. I skipped to the last page that has writing on it.
The last page is covered in a weird scroll. It could be words, it could be some sort of cipher or code, but you can't make heads nor tails of it.
I flip backwards from the last entry to where it starts getting legible again.
Okay, the last legible entry is dated March 1908.
March 1908. And what does it read?
My experiments have been a success up to this point, but I must take a further step. The donations I have made to the narcotic church have borne fruit. The divine fratery have sent along instruction for how to call forth a servant of the Great One.
Is it narcotic or necrotic? Sorry.
I shall narcotic.
Okay.
It's spelt. I will spell it out for you.
It's okay, because I'm immediately thinking like cocaine.
Oh, as in
yeah.
Gnosticism. Okay.
Okay.
Cool, I get it.
I will acquire the appropriate sacrifice in the coming days. That's the last legible entry.
And what was
Is there a
the
name or any, like, if this book is found, please return to sort of page in the front or anything like that?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
What was the last entry?
Have a look around the room, please.
Sorry, what was that, Nigel?
What was the very last entry?
Gibberish.
Yeah, it was just like gibberish, almost like code, or written in some language you don't understand.
Can I use my language skill to see if it's a real language or a constructed language?
You can, if you roll a language roll.
I have 50 skill in occult. Can I roll just to see if I recognise?
Yeah, I passed that, I think. Wait, let me check my language. Oh no, wait. Oh no, I'm off. I got 21 in language.
Okay, so you fail. You can't tell. You can't tell either way. Carl, you have an occult of 50. Did you say?
Yeah, but Nigel might even be better than me.
No, I've got an occult of 30. So if it's possible to do any kind of assist, I will. But if not, then you're better taking the lead.
Yeah, I don't think you can assist something that's like an internal brain process.
Yeah.
You can roll the same roll and see if you get a success if you want.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna have a look. I've got 25, so that's a success.
Okay, Carl, you recognise this. At least the kind of script reminds you of something you've seen before. In a book on weird, old books of all things. It resembles somewhat the language of a book. I'm going to just give you the title by typing it out.
The Scarecronomicon. Gnosis.
You remember the book that you read had a picture, like it had like plates, and one of the plates was of the cover of the book Gnosis Gnosticus, and it had that kind of script on it, or something very similar to that kind of script on it.
Okay, so
Gnosis Gnosticus is a book on Far Eastern mysticism written by a Greek around about 2000 BC. Only one partial copy of it remains, held in the British Library.
I'm gonna relay that I recognise it from when I went to the British Library, or whatever. Just let them know that that's it's linked to that somehow.
Okay.
But that's all I know. I can't read
get
it.
something else to look
Can
up
you all
at the
give me an
light?
idea roll, please? Well, that's a critical fail. That's a critical success. Okay, so the full gamut of rolls there. We got a fail, a pass, a critical fail, and a critical success, and these are proper critical fails and critical successes. Bernard, your critical fail means that you are utterly convinced that this person was a murder victim and was murdered for that book. Which makes no sense, but that's why it's a critical fail.
Wait, what? Can you explain again?
You've now developed an intense sense that the reason that this person is dead is because of that book, and that book is now terrifying to you.
Oh, okay. But I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's a completely irrational response.
I
Carl,
still keep the book.
Carl, your pass means that it suddenly occurs to you that if this person is dead in here, who locked the door and then put the key in the room where it fell off a shelf for you to find it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Nigel, your failure means you're just going do 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 do. Oh, a corpse. And Mahogany, your critical success.
Oh god, oh god, oh god!
Your critical success means that you have suddenly realised that the clothes that the man is wearing are all no older, or no newer rather, than the late 80s.
Yeah, and that everyone else should have listened to me.
So you also, as well, have also had the same thought occur to you as Carl did, which is that if this room was locked, who locked it? Why was the key in that room inside, and the key fell off the shelf of its own accord?
Alright.
So we've got
Can I
two.
take that key?
We've already got it.
Alright.
So there's kind of two schools of thought. Then either there was a human accomplice that killed this man or was aware that he died and locked him with the key. So somebody is still, what could possibly still be about that's involved in this somehow.
Correct.
Or
Can I
the
check
ghost
his...
demon man with the long fingers done it.
It would a ghost what done it. What can you check? What do you want to check?
I want to see if I can find any like names on the back of clothing, because it's the 80s and people like to write their names on clothing.
Just say tramp on his hat.
But I don't think it is. I don't think it is a tramp. I think it might have been a ghost hunter.
What does he look like?
Well, it looks like somebody who's basically he's sat on top of a book that
With wild hair and
that no
beard.
one should have been
Okay,
reading.
so you don't notice any name tags or anything, but there is a sheet of paper stuck in his pocket.
Okay, can I read it?
You want to pull it out? It looks like it's been torn from a book or a notebook of some kind, and written on it are the words, "The sleeper will awaken, God's help us. The eyes, the eyes, the eyes."
Okay. I'm going to let everyone else know what I've read.
Oh, great. So there's some sort of coal. He's tried
Oh,
to
look that way.
summon something, and now we're all gonna die.
I feel like we're in a
Yep.
strong position to renegotiate our fee.
Given the corpse, yeah.
We're just gonna lock this door and just look out there. Just lock the door.
Yeah, let's
Nope.
close the door and lock it.
Nope. Nope.
We'll
Nope.
tell them. We'll tell them about the body at the end.
We never saw an outdoors building. Never saw it. It was
I'm
down.
Well, next
just
on
gonna-
our checklist, we were going to go check the attic anyway, so maybe we should go do that.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, let's close the door.
Okay.
And we'll lock it for safety.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're going to head back inside?
Yep.
Alright, so you head back inside. Do you want to go up the stairs?
Yes. On the way though,
Mm-hmm.
can I do as we previously discussed and reposition the bar camera to
Yes.
the seance
Should
room?
we check the
Yeah.
footage for the bang that we heard while we were going towards the basement as well?
It's been picked up. You can see the timestamp on there with the red section, just showing the thump or whatever it is upstairs on the camera that's already upstairs and the camera on the stairs. It perhaps
Yeah.
wasn't loud enough for it to be caught on the bar one.
Okay, but no visual
No
or
visual.
anything. Okay.
Okay, so you successfully repositioned the camera without event. Although walking into the sitting room is a little bit eerie because of all the activity that went on in there beforehand. And you are now in the corridor where the hotel rooms are. Can you all make a sanity check for me?
Sure, why not? I failed that by one. By one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too.
I'm okay.
I think everyone else passed, didn't they? Nigel, did you pass?
No, my sanity.
Okay, so you both just narrowly failed there. Alright, so the two of you who failed get that same feeling that you got in the basement, that there is something on the other side of this door.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the door into the room with the attic?
Yes.
I shuffle to the back of the group. There's some shit in there, guys.
There's some shit in every room in this place. I will just carry on to open the door
Okay.
and walk through.
Okay, you open the door and walk in. There is nothing on the other side of the door, apparently. Just the sitting room that you were in before, or the living room, more like, with the attic couch in the corner.
If I recall, wasn't there some sort of tool by the window that lured? There was a tool on the floor that lured Bernard over in
Yes.
the
Yes, there was.
bedroom. Did she pick that up?
No, because
No, I got chucked out the window.
I mean, I think we should go and just actually investigate that room because we never did since it's daylight and there's four of us.
Yeah, we didn't.
You're going to investigate that room.
Yes.
As it's daylight, it'll be down. Should we move the bed away from the window frame so we get some light in?
Reset the trap.
The bed is just the frame of the bed. It's just like the metal frame of the bed with a few metal
Sure.
slats. Most of
So
it
it
is
wouldn't
like
be
rusted
obstructing.
and decayed and things. So it's not stopping any light from getting in.
Cool. Then that's fine.
So,
Yeah, let's go in there and check it out.
all right. So you go in there and check it out.
I am walking with my back to the opposite wall that the bed is on, and just like physically as far away from it as possible.
Okay.
I'm going to walk in front of Bernard as well, just to make it more safe.
Okay. So nothing
Thank you.
appears. Nothing appears. Out of the ordinary in here. It seems like it was the bedroom for whoever owned this place, given its location, and the fact that it's a double bed rather than the single ones that were in the hotel rooms. there is an old, very mouldy-looking wardrobe in one corner, and what would have been at the foot of the bed but isn't anymore, and it's been sort of knocked out of the way by the passage of the bed towards the window, is like a sea chest.
Okay.
And other than that, there doesn't really appear to be anything in here. There's a small table, maybe a side table that you would have put like a jug of water or whatever on when you went to bed, but it doesn't have anything on.
I want to investigate by the window and see if there is a tool there, or whatever it was that appeared when we.
Okay.
It fell off the shelf, didn't it?
No, it was something lying in front of the window. He's right.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
By the frame.
Okay. It appears to be an axe. It's like a wood chopping axe, a two-handled one. With a wooden handle and then a big metal head. The metal head is rusted and blunt.
Take axe.
Take axe. Okay.
So it's like a hand axe.
Yeah, but like a two-handed one.
Oh, like a split. It's a splitting axe.
Yeah, a splitting
Okay.
axe for chopping wood with.
Is there anything interesting about it beyond that? I'll pick it up, have a look at it.
Did I have a look at the axe head?
Give me an idea roll. Anyone who's looking at the axe head.
Yeah.
All right. So, did anyone pass?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I passed as well.
Okay. So, the rust doesn't look like it's just a natural it's been out in the air rust effect. Also, because you've been studying it, you realise that the axe is thoroughly decayed, essentially, and that the handle would probably snap if you hit something hard enough with it.
Okay.
You hear a rattling from the bed frame.
I jump back out of the room.
Nothing happens. I'm just winding you up. It's just the wind.
Still freaked out.
Okay, so you jump back into the other room, do you? Can you do me a spot hidden roll, please?
Wait, from coming back in?
No, you jumped back out into the.
Oh yeah, okay.
Do me a spot hidden roll.
10.
Okay, as you jump back out, something sort of behind you catches your attention. Do you want to turn around and look?
Oh no.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You see a small boy standing behind you. He takes a step forward towards you. He's like on the other side of the room. He takes a step forward towards you when suddenly a black hand with two long fingers, like the fingers are too long, not just two fingers, reaches down through the ceiling, grabs the top of his head and yanks him up into the ceiling. Make a sanity check for me, please.
Sure. Oh dear.
Okay, roll a d6.
Four. So I lose 4 sanity.
What was your sanity at?
50. So
Okay,
now
so
it is
5.
that.
Had you rolled a 5 then you would have gone temporarily insane.
Wait, is it it's 46 now? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Presumably I have some sort of visceral reaction to this.
Yeah,
And-
you shout in horror and alarm.
I
Back very rapidly into the room that you were just in, crashing
Yeah.
into Carl.
And then I presumably see the bed as I'm like flailing around in panic, and that also causes me to panic. I'm just a mess of limbs. Just,
I'm gonna say, snap out of it, man, and slap her in the face.
Okay.
Gently.
there was a boy in there, and then he wasn't in there because what happened was a hand came down from the ceiling and grabbed him by the head and pulled him up through the ceiling.
Ordinarily, I would be skeptical, but I'm gonna completely believe you entirely.
I'm also going to point out as well that it was entirely silent. There was no sound when this happened.
Ooh.
And I guess he wasn't solid because he just went through the roof or whatever.
That is quite alarming.
So there definitely is something up in the attic.
For the sake of thoroughness, though, can I check the cupboard before we go up to the attic?
Yes.
That was the only thing left. There was a chest on the floor.
There was a chest on the floor.
Okay. I think we should definitely go up there just after we make sure there's nothing else of value in this room.
Yeah. I'm going to check the chest.
Okay, so the cupboard is open. You open it. Like it's not locked. Do you open the cupboard?
Yes.
There are a few mouldering scraps of what looks like the remnants of very old clothes in the bottom of the cupboard, but nothing else.
Alright, I'm good.
Alright.
I'm gonna tip it over.
The cupboard?
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't want it to get up and hit me in the face later on.
Okay. You tip it over onto its side.
Can I, like-
You a little bit
can I, like-
next.
Can I, like, smash it up?
You can kick it to pieces if you want to. Roll a strength roll.
Is there 7? Is there a secret passage behind it?
You kick it to pieces. It's now just splintered wood. You have successfully killed a cupboard, Carl.
I'm gonna walk out of the building, get in the car, say my work here is done, and just leave.
Okay, so Nigel, you need to open the chest?
Yes, please.
Okay, yeah, it opens easily. There's no lock or anything on it. Inside you also find some mouldering remains of clothes. But you also find a couple of items. One of them is a jewelled dagger. It's covered in dust, but it's a dagger with a blade about 3 inches long. And then there is a curved handle, so almost like a cookery handle, if you know what a cookery is. But
Nope.
without the blade. A cookery is like the curved knives that the Gurkhas use.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Yes.
It's that sort of shape, the handle, but the blade is just a straight 3-inch blade. On the curved handle, there are 2 gems set either side, like almost like where the pommel would be on the hand grip, so that they would be displayed, and then some sort of filigree work or something like that on the actual handle itself.
Ooh.
Do you want to, I don't know, make an appraise roll or something like that? If you have
I would like to make an appraise roll. I do. I've got a 31 score of appraisal, so...
Okay. So you give that a roll.
Yeah.
And it's a critical success. Okay, not only do you recognise that the inlaid filigree is gold, and actual gold, not like fake gold or anything like that, but the 2 gems are tourmaline. So this is actually fairly valuable, you would expect, if it's an antique.
Cool.
What kind of tourmaline?
What kind of tourmaline would you like it to be?
That's kind.
That you could get in all kinds of colours, I was just being pedantic. It's like one of those gemstones that comes in like every colour.
Yeah, I know. It's purple.
Ooh.
Purple. So I put it somewhere safe. Does it have? Is it just the knife, or is it in like a sheath of something?
No, it's just a knife.
Sure. Okay. I put it in my tote bag.
Was there anything else?
Yes, the second item that you find is a pair of child's shoes.
Do they look like the shoes the boy I just saw was wearing?
You weren't looking at his shoes.
Well, I assume I got a pretty good look at him considering he got sucked up through the
It
ceiling.
was really quick. It was like...
Okay.
And the shoes inlaid within the gems.
No, but they look old. They look very
Okay.
old. Do you want to make an appraise roll on those as well?
Yes, please.
What was
That's
your
good.
appraise score?
31.
Okay, so yeah, you passed it because it was a double skill.
Cool.
You would guess that these probably date back to the First World War.
Can I check for any more rags to add to my front bum collection?
Stop it, you weird guy.
You should see a medical
I was gonna say.
professional after this because
Yeah.
you will have some kind of crotch rot.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well,
Alright.
Before
I
we
took
leave
the
room,
homeless man's
can
clothes.
I take a massive shard of wood from the destroyed cupboard?
You can take a
Right.
long length of wood to use as a club if you'd like.
One more question
Thank you.
about this blade. Sorry, is the blade clean or
Yes.
spattered with dry blood or?
It's clean. It's completely
Cool.
clean.
Well, I mean, I'm joining up a lot of dots here, but I feel like maybe that boy was the sacrifice mentioned in the
I
book,
was thinking the same.
and that made
Wait, can I check the date? Wait, when was the date for the thingy again? March
1908.
1908.
Yes.
When did they start sending kids to the countryside?
That was the Second World War.
Oh, yeah, shit.
So about 40
Confusing my World War, yeah.
years later.
Confusing my World Wars. I thought they did it for both of them.
You know what colour tourmaline is, but you don't know
No,
the
it's
railway
alright.
children.
It's alright.
Only very specific knowledge.
It's easily done. Okay, so what would you like to do now, folks?
Attic.
Attic.
Yes.
Bernard might.
It seems like the
object
worst
slightly
idea.
there.
So let's go ahead into it.
I don't want to go first, and I also don't want to go into the attic at all, but I understand that we
Okay.
probably should have to go into the attic.
I feel like we should draw straws.
Nope.
But yeah, we'll draw straws.
Can we do that dice roll? Lowest roll goes
Yeah, go for it.
first.
What dice?
300.
Okay. Fuck.
The lowest goes first.
Yes.
Nigel, you do the short straw.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I've got a blade. I'm not scared.
I'll shank you.
I'll be right behind you.
I want to go in the middle.
I'll go behind then.
Yeah, well, that's our marching order, isn't it, I suppose.
So is it like a hatch, or do
It's
we
a
need
hatch.
to pull down a
It
string?
just pops out.
And is there like a ladder or something?
Nope.
No.
Wait, so are we going to have
above
to...
us.
Someone's gonna have to boost you.
Oh,
If only-
fuck.
If only
Right.
there was some sort of wardrobe nearby that we could use.
You could in theory get the chest and then pull yourself up with it.
What about Bernard's bed frame?
That's too big to fit through the door easily, and it's really rusted and decrepit. The chest would be a better option because you could then put the chest under there and then
On
kind of
its side.
boost
and
yourself up.
That I trust the chest more than these people. Yeah.
Well, Mahogany is quite strong though, because she does have
That's
an
true.
maiden. She could probably give you a boost.
Okay.
Carl's quite strong because he carries around extra rags.
So, have you decided what you would like to do then?
I will get the chest
Okay.
because then everyone has the same advantage in getting up in it.
All right. So you pop the hatch out, and there is just the ominous sound of silence from above, and you position the chest underneath, and then you're going to step on it.
Should Mahogany do a sort of Yvette Fielding commune with the spirits before we
I
go?
was going to say,
yeah.
That's a good lesson. Cause,
Let's get out the recording things and do that.
Oh, the EVP.
Yes, okay.
Like just the voice recorder and
Yeah.
just talk to it.
While that's happening, can I do a strength roll on the chest to kind of push it and make sure that it's going to support weight? Jump up
Yeah,
on
do
top.
a strength roll.
Okay. Never
Okay,
mind.
it seems solid.
Yeah.
I think we need to learn the Longfinger's name. If we're gonna go research after this, we need to know what his name is.
So is that what I'm calling out then?
Yeah. So last time we used Nigel's audio
It's just a little dictaphone
microphone.
thing.
Yeah, to listen to responses and then play them back if we couldn't hear them. So should we try that again?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can do that.
Okay, Mahogany, you've got the floor.
Sweet. So, I'm going to stand right directly in the centre of the room, all dramatic like. looking around, all mystical. So, spirits of this pub / thing I'm studying right now. I'm a bit fielded. Call out to us from wherever you are in the building.
I think they're above us.
We know you're above us. There's a small lad and a slendy boy.
Don't call him Slendy Boy.
I'll call him what I like to think, Bernard. So, spirits, we're calling out to you because we would like to know the name of the black figure and the small child. If that would be alright with you guys?
Say please. Make sure you say please. Good.
Alright.
I think they prefer a figure of colour.
Oh! Bigger!
Okay, so you're going to wait for a minute to see what the
How about I do?
to see
I
what
want to. Yeah, we leave plenty of space for a good response.
Okay, now.
You turn back and you hear something faint, a faint noise. It sounds like a voice saying Thomas.
Thomas.
A child's voice saying Thomas.
Ask. Wait.
Okay.
So, Mr. Slendy Man's not going to be called Thomas, is he?
No, he's.
I
I
know,
think we should.
I'm talking to the child.
Okay.
Thomas, young child who's been taken ever so soon. Do you know your captor in the dark? Does he have a name?
There's no response.
Thomas.
I want to ask Thomas a question.
Okay.
I want to ask Thomas a question. Ask him if he can leave if he wants to.
Thomas, are you trapped or can you leave freely?
Okay, you wait for a response. Nobody
Sorry,
can leave.
Nobody can leave.
I'm gonna
Ask if
interject.
we can leave.
Nobody can
Thomas!
leave.
I want to interject and I'll say, hey, big guy, you pushed us out a window and we're still here. You can't get rid of us that easy. What's your name?
I am panicking, shitting a brick at the fact that I'm the one who was chucked out of the window, and yet everybody else is antagonizing the window pusher out of man.
Okay, can
I use my power of
everyone
listening?
except for Nigel give me a luck roll?
So what's that? Just based on your luck score?
Yeah, luck score, so...
I think I'm pretty lucky. Oh yeah, I'm 60 on luck, so I'm good.
I passed as well.
Actually, it was whoever got the highest is the one
Oh, no.
going to be the unlucky one here.
For fuck's sake!
So, you hear a
Why
deep
did you
voice. So basically what this means is that you are the closest person to the door to the hotel rooms. And you hear from that doorway a deep voice, and it's not on the recording, it's just a voice that says, "I am death," and then something rushes at you from that doorway. It's a big black figure, and just as it gets to you, it disappears.
I
Roll
I'd wet my
sanity
pants.
for me.
Yeah.
Is Nigel still blissfully unaware?
I'm okay, just
I'm not sure how you got away with that one, but you do lose sanity for that one, unfortunately, because it was quite a terrifying thing to have happen.
well, I was only 4 away
But
from.
you only lose D3 instead of the D6 you would have lost if you'd failed.
Okay.
I'm going to goad him further. I'm going to say, just shadows.
I'm shaking him by the lapels like, fucking cut this shit out!
I'm
Can I
going to
just
say,
ask what everyone's stats are for list?
mine's 25, I think. No, 20.
I lost 2 sanity from that. Do I go insane?
No, because you didn't lose it all at once, so
Okay.
you'd need to lose 5 still, because it rounds up, and we're going to have the rule that it rounds up regardless of where you are. So if you've got 41, it would round up to 50.
Okay.
For the purposes, so you'd have to lose 5 sanity in one go.
Okay. Yeah, my listener's also 20, I think. Sorry.
Okay. See 20 and 20. My listen's 65, so
Ooh.
there's that you guys can.
I'm gonna.
Can you roll a listen check, please, Mahogany?
Yes.
You failed. It's
No,
alright.
like,
If you'd
the fact of
succeeded, I
death,
would have
like-
said you hear Carl let out. You hear Carl let out a little nervous farts.
I'm gonna recklessly haul myself up into the attic.
Okay. Can you please make
Yep.
a size check for me, please?
Oh, he's a big guy. It's like Rick Waller cross between fat bastard. Must have balanced.
What an image! What a mental image!
I actually fail it. My size is 50. Yeah.
Okay.
I failed.
You managed to haul
Okay.
yourself up into the attic just fine.
Okay, I'm gonna switch night vision on my camera. Look around.
All right. So in the attic, you see, it's like a kind of pointed attic. You know, where the roof comes into a point, and it's the space between where the point of the roof is and the floor, the ceiling of the room below.
Yeah.
It stretches off across the length of the pub, all the way down to the bottom. You can see various bits of debris and things like that. There's a window at the bottom end of it, a very small round one, that there is light shining through. The light is falling upon a raised section. It's like a wooden section that's slightly raised. And you can see that there appears to be some objects on it, but that's at the far end, so you'd need to walk all the way down there to go and see what's there.
I'm gonna say
It's big enough
Bern-
up there that all of you could get up there quite easily.
I'm gonna say, Bernard, I need you up front.
For fuck's sake. Okay, sure, I'll get in the attic. I survived a 2-story fall.
Okay, can you give me a size roll as well, please?
Yes.
What is your size?
My size, I'm pretty big, I think, actually. 75.
Okay.
Oh Lord, is it coming?
20.
Okay, you step up onto the chest, and the chest gives way under your weight. Can you just roll the balance check for me? Dexterity.
Oh,
Oh, you managed to hop off of it before it gives way. You hear the creak, and you land nimbly like a cat.
yay. I did say that like most of Bernard's mass was made up of height
Yeah.
when I envisioned him. So could I reach up there by just jumping potentially?
Carl
How big are you?
Carl
Jesus.
can lean down and help pull you up if you like.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, so all you need to do, Carl, is just make a strength check. If you pass it, you pull him up. If you don't, you fail. In which case, nothing happens. You just fail to pull him up.
I'm gonna make sure that I do it in a way that I'm close to the ground, so it'd be hard for somebody to push me from behind.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have to make a strength check.
Mhm.
So I'm paranoid because I saw that video of that guy that gets hung on a nail.
Oh God.
Out you pass. You pull Bernard up into the attic without incident.
Excellent. Now I'm in the attic. What could possibly go wrong in here?
So Bernard, I think that you should go and check out what I presume is some sort of sacrificial altar at the other end, whilst I stay here and help Nigel and Mahogany get up.
How about I help Nigel and Mahogany get up, and you go check out the altar, seeing as you found it.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, so make me 2 strength checks, please, Bernard.
Before I get hold up, I want to ask about the hatch. Is it attached with any kind of hinge or anything?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got 85 and 75, which I'm assuming means I fail.
Okay, you fail both times, but you can try again. It's no problem.
But Bernard's not very strong. He's just long.
Would it be wise to have somebody stay down?
You are bad at this.
Oh, wait. No, still fail on the sex number.
Okay, I will let you just do what's called taking 20, which is just take your time and you pull them up. because that was
Okay,
just
cool.
epic fails.
Yeah.
Do we?
Bernard's got really sweaty hands from all the trauma he's been enduring.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do we need to be concerned that Mr. D-Man could lock us in from underneath?
Well, that's why I was asking about the hatch. I'd like to try and break it off if possible.
Sure,
that's
make a
good
strength
idea.
check.
Okay.
What's your strength, Nigel?
52.
You fail.
Oh no!
Can I use a luck point?
Yes, you can push the roll if you want.
Okay, cool. So do I just deduct a luck point, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, you successfully snapped the hatch off. It is now not
Cool.
attached.
Beautiful.
I think he should get that noted on his sheet for at the end to improve his hatch breaking skill.
Make a listen check, everyone, please.
I think I've made one successful roll tonight so far.
Oh yeah, I am hearing all kinds of stuff.
Alright.
I failed.
Wait, am I?
Bernard, you can hear noises coming from around you in the attic. It sounds like rats or mice.
I take out my infrared camera and I have a little peek.
Yeah, you can see what looks like mouse droppings, and the noises appear to be coming from like inside the walls and things. So it's like there's rats and mice in here.
I'm gonna shout, "I'm coming for you, big boy," and start purposely striding towards the far end.
Okay.
Hi, hello.
Oh, Gibbons, ghost antagonist.
I'm just hoping that it will attack Bernard again.
Why?
You should change your name to like Bernard Pain Lodestone or something.
I'm the fucking iron butt monkey of this group.
Yeah, I can butt monkey. Oh,
Bernard Iron Butt Monkey Wishes guy.
Yeah.
Do you want to take a smoke break now before the climactic parts of tonight's session?
Yes,
So
let's do that.
5 minutes. Yeah?
I may also need to get some snack.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
cool beans.
And I need a gin refill.
I also need a gin refill.
What kind of gin you got?
I have got pear, cranberry, and cinnamon.
Ooh, that sounds good.
It's pretty good, to be fair. It's that, and then I've got the cocktails as well.
Nice.
My husband's on the wine.
I got a, what is it, spiced plum and clementine gin from
Oh, I like
Christmas.
that.
It's pretty
That's
Christmassy.
Yeah, we've got kind of a Christmas vibe going on with the gins.
Yeah, it's because people buy you a bottle of gin for Christmas and it's like Christmas flavour, and then you're like, oh, it's June, I guess I'll have some mulled gin.
But what else are you going to do, really?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Merry Crisis!
I like that. Good pun. 10 out of 10.
Thanks, I try.
And I appreciate your efforts.
It's nice to be appreciated. Usually people just tell me to fucking shut up and go away. So, here we are.
No! Right, I'll be back in a minute. Cigarette time.
Right.
I'm back.
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad.
Excellent. Everyone should be back in a sec. We having fun tonight?
I felt like we were going to have time to go and do the research, but we seem to have escaped from us.
I'm going to say this just very briefly. If anyone else is listening, that's fine. Call of Cthulhu rewards doing the research.
Pardon?
And it tends to quite heavily punish you if you don't.
So we're about to get punished.
So I would suggest that next session, perhaps you guys decide to go and do the research.
Well, I think that was our intention, but we got lured by all of the mischievous going on.
I was tempted to not tell you or say anything, but then I thought that's not fair because none of you have ever really played it before. So.
Well, I think logically that's what our next step would be, because there's still most of the day to go. But oh well. I mean, we found out about that homeless man.
The corpse. But what killed him? And who long
I feel like at least now we have all the questions we need to ask. Right? If we'd have gone and done the research first, we wouldn't have known to research the diagnostic cult or the gnostic.
The narcotic is the word.
Mm-hmm, exactly. So we've got those things to go on.
Why, yes, we do. So.
Hello, I'm back.
Hi.
Just so I could put this here as well. I did try and make us all stay so we could do a little bit more research.
It's alright. I'm just. It would have felt cheap of me to not point it out.
I was like waking out. I was like, we've done nothing. We've looked at the cops and gone back upstairs.
Yeah. So my recommendation would be for next session to get in and do the research and talk to some people about the place and all that kind of stuff.
That's a good idea.
We were going to do that. That was on our to-do list.
Oh, I know, but your to-do list has kind of been dominated by the whole let's get attacked by a fucking devil on the stairs thing.
Well, I mean, I've got bags of sanity left, so...
You're fine. Nigel's not looking so hot, though.
I have to
There's a
see.
little tick going at the corner of his eye.
I believe the consensus was nothing spooky will happen at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoever.
May have been a little short-sighted in points.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't really have much basis to go on for that assumption.
I'm hoping to go 2 for 2. There's an attic window that Bernard could fall out of.
I mean, your argument for that was that nothing had happened at 9 a.m. on the video.
Therefore, nothing will ever happen at night. Yeah.
Sound logic.
Yeah.
Truly sound logic there, gentlemen.
We'll be fine.
Lady. So yeah, we'll probably go for another half an hour and then we'll call it quits for the night.
Yeah, I can go that long at least.
Yeah. Or till 11 anyway.
Yeah, well, I was feeling a bit under the weather the other day, but I'm feeling alright now, so...
Cool. Not all virused up then.
No, I had a bit of a temperature, but I didn't have a cough or anything.
Fair.
Still checked out, dude. It's one of the first symptoms.
What's that?
like
Okay.
a temperature and like joint pain and stuff like that. You have that?
And I didn't have joint pain. I had muscle pain though.
Sorry about that. I had done bitch juice for breakfast this morning and put milk in my gin instead of tonic water, so I had to remake it.
God!
You put milk in your gin.
Yeah, because I was autopiloting around the kitchen and I went, oh, ingredients, what do you add to a cup? Second, milk, obviously.
Okay.
Did you still try it? I would have.
It's
No, I
disgusting.
put it away.
I mean, like, I'm a raging alcoholic, so here we are.
It
I was gonna
curdles.
say that's a white something, right?
It's a white
It's a white
frosting.
regret.
Where's gin from?
UK.
Juniper,
Well, everywhere.
Berries.
juniper berries.
Yeah, it's
A white
any
British.
because I don't know. I just assumed it was, but
Juniper berries.
it's everywhere in Northern Europe where juniper berries grow. Yeah,
Jupiter berries.
Okay, so
juniper berries.
we were currently in an attic. As I mentioned to these guys, but you missed, Jordan.
Yes.
Call of Cthulhu rewards doing the research, and it tends to punish people who don't. So I would recommend that you guys go and do some research at some point in the immediate future.
Okay.
But we're probably going to go till 11 o'clock and call it quits for the night. So.
Okay. What am I researching?
Well, you can't really do much research in an attic.
Can you tell us what to research and then tell us what to roll for it?
No. Okay, so what would you like to do? You are walking towards this raised area that appears to have objects on.
I'm taking photos of everything with both cameras that I got.
Okay.
I'm feverishly unloading my front bum rags all over the place.
To make space to fill your trousers with the stuff that's on the platform.
My brother is a freak.
I'm going to replace it with mouse droppings.
No.
And yet your sanity is so high.
Well, yeah, these are the rituals that keep it high.
Like a truly sane person there.
Obsessive compulsive bum rags. But yeah, no, I'm going to continue to walk towards it.
Okay, it's basically, it looks like someone has put a like 3 or 4 wooden crates down and then covered them over with a tarpaulin. It looks
The
very
epitome
old,
of safety.
unpleasantly moulded, but it's still sort of covering these crates or boxes or whatever they are.
I'm going to lift the tarpaulin off it. I'm going to remove it.
Okay, you move the tarpaulin and reveal 3 wooden boxes.
Do they look like the wooden box I found downstairs?
No, they're slightly bigger than that. They're sort of like halfway in size between the tea chest that was the sea chest rather that was downstairs, and the box that you have found that you left at the hotel or in the van. Did you bring it with you? Just put it in the van.
It's in my bag.
Oh, of course it is.
Is there any way to open them to see what's inside?
Yes, they all have lids.
Okay, I'll remove the lid of the first box.
It is empty.
Middle box.
It is also empty.
Last box.
Okay, roll sanity for me.
I like how Mahogany and Nigel just didn't say anything.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, inside the box is a bleached human skull.
Is it the corpse of the child?
It is. Can you give me an idea, Ron?
What, everyone or?
Sorry, what? Sorry?
Yeah, just give me an idea roll, all of you. You might as well all roll.
Everyone.
Yeah, no.
Pretty good rolls.
Okay, so the 3 good rolls, the 3 of you who have seen it and passed your idea rolls. Bernard, you just see a skull. The rest of you all see that it is quite clearly a child's skull.
Clearly what? Sorry?
It is quite clearly a child's skull.
Does anybody remember what the kid said his name was? He said his name was Tim.
Thomas.
Carl, don't put this down your trousers.
It's just like we catch him red-handed, like,
He's got a thing for skull fucking.
It's Manuel Codpiece.
Oh no.
Child's skull.
No.
I'm so sorry. Okay, is there anything else in the box?
No, just a child's skull.
What were the items on top of the boxes?
Thomas.
Oh, it's just the items that are strewn around are bits of debris and a dead rat.
Oh.
And also a couple of discarded pieces of clothing that have rotted away almost to nothing.
Are there any like markings on the floor in the area?
No.
Pentagram or something?
No. Can you all make a spot hidden roll for me, please?
Sure. I got 5. Woo!
Ooh,
I failed.
Success. Brilliant. Okay, just give me a second. I just need to find a image. Let's find a suitable one. Okay, you spot something glinting in the corner just by where the window is in the sunlight. It looks like this. It is a small pendant. Whatever it was attached to has long since rotted away.
I go over and get it whilst avoiding the window.
It's a tiny window, you can't fit through it.
Okay.
I nudge her towards the window.
I karate chop in.
A box flies up.
Yeah!
Box flies up, smacks into your back, and you go flying through the. No, you don't.
I take it back over and say, guys, I found a shiny item.
Shiny wishing well token.
Does anyone recognise this shit?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna
I'll
look at
do an
it.
appraisal roll on it.
I'll do an occult roll on it.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, Nigel, you determined that it is probably not worth very much. It's made of pewter.
Cool.
Carl, your occult roll is a wild success. You recognise this as a fabled elder sign.
I'm gonna say this is a fabled elder sign.
It's just elder sign. Fabled is what I was saying. It's something that's been written about a lot. It is the elder sign. It is apparently a symbol of great power and protection.
I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell.
So it probably is worth quite a lot then.
I'm gonna tell Bernard that it acts like a lodestone for paranormal activities, including including window pushery.
I don't believe him.
Spooky disfenestration.
Well, I feel like with the question we have to answer now is: do we move this child's skull before we know actually what occurred? Like,
can we look underneath the boxes?
Sure.
Can I tap? Possibly. See what he has to say about the whole thing.
You can push the boxes out along the platform that they're on if you want.
Oh, they're on. So is the platform hollow or is it like built into the floor?
It's raised up from the floor.
Is it part of the like architecture?
You give it a sort of speculative stamp. It sounds like it's hollow.
Can I?
Too fast again. I think we need to take it slowly. We're just charging ahead rather than actually looking.
I think we should lunge forward in a cavalier manner. In hopes of unearthing another skull.
Well, I've said that piece anyway. I'm gonna step
I
back
think
and just hang
you-
on by the hat.
I think you should lead a second seance now that we have this information.
Well, they do, so.
Bernard, you said you wanted to move the boxes.
Yeah, I just wanted to look underneath them and like generally
Okay,
inspect the platform.
You move them away, and it would appear that there is some sort of hatch in the top of the platform.
Is it open?
No, it was hidden by the boxes.
Oh, as in like unlocked.
Yeah.
I open it.
Okay, you open it, and underneath, in this sort of space, it's maybe about a foot deep between the actual floor and the top of the platform, is some bones.
Presumably children bones. I think I found the rest of the skeleton.
Yeah, it is the bones of a child.
I attempt to reattach the head to the body to see if
I'm
it
just
grows
gonna.
back.
They're strewn
Just gonna hold
bones.
my head in my hands and
I
cry.
I'm gonna get some wood glue out of my bag and try to reassemble it.
Are you really?
No, I'm not going to do that. But I do think that we should try and communicate with again now that we have this information.
Yeah.
Sure, go for it. Who's going to do the communicating?
Bernard.
nope.
Yeah,
No.
You've got the pentagram of power.
Fine, I'll talk to the scary monster man. What do I want to ask him?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how attractive do you find me? Do you find Carl?
Just my
Ben, would
Carl,
you be
I'm
a
not
bit more
asking that.
serious?
Sorry, I apologise.
You've basically just given take the piss answers like 4 times in a row now. So.
Okay, no, I'll be more serious now. I don't know, maybe ask the boy, like, what happened here?
That sounds like a good idea. Wait, actually, I have something I want to ask him. Wait, so are we doing the recording?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Who's doing the actual recording part of the recording? It's
Nigel.
not me, I assume. Okay, so, Nigel, I'm going to ask him a question. Thomas, I assume your name is Thomas. Is this little necklace yours?
You get no response.
Ask if the dark presence is here with us.
Okay. Is that guy with the long fingers here?
He's always here.
Oh.
You ask if he's stopping you from telling us.
Is he stopping you from telling us stuff?
No response.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Ask who he's standing closest to right now.
Are you in the room with us now, Thomas? And if you are, who are you standing by?
The lady.
Oh,
And where's the dark man, the dark presence?
He's here.
Ask if he's human.
wait, ask if Thomas is human or if the other thing is.
The other thing.
So,
Thomas, possibly.
yeah, go ahead.
Thomas, I know there's a big scary monster here, and he's very mean. But do you think you could talk to us a little bit more? Is this your skeleton? And who put it here, if you know?
The man put it here. It's my skeleton.
What happened, Thomas? What happened to you?
I died.
How did you die? Thomas, sorry to be so blunt.
It was all dark, and then there was the noises, and then I didn't feel anything at all, and then I woke up, and I was here forever.
What do you call the man who's here with us, the present?
The scary monster. Do you know his name?
No,
Can you... Oh, go on, sorry.
I say, was he here before you died?
you don't get a response.
Has a nasty monster always been here? Was he here before you, or did you get here and then he came here?
I don't know.
Did you live here, Thomas?
No.
No.
If
Did you live in this village?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you remember the name of your mum or your dad?
You don't get a response.
I don't think he likes
Thomas,
me.
what's your surname?
You don't get a response.
Thomas, if we take...
Your last
Oh,
name?
Sorry?
Thomas, do you remember your last name?
You don't get a response.
Thomas, is there anything we can do to help you?
Get out.
Thomas, if we put this little pendant in with your skull, do you think the nasty monster would leave you alone?
There's no response.
I don't think that was Thomas before.
yeah, that didn't sound like Tommy Boy to me.
Exactly, that's why I was asking to see if the pendant would work. To put some space between them, I guess.
I mean, that ominous get out sounds like pretty sound advice to me right now.
I wouldn't be happy and we can do some on the little boy.
Tell him. Maybe we should tell him that we're going to come back for his body once we know how to help.
Mm.
Do we just leave him here now? I'm presumably still holding Thomas's skull. I haven't put that down.
You picked it
You
up.
picked up the skull.
Well, oh wait, no, I didn't. I just opened the box, didn't
Yeah.
I thought I took it out of the box.
I think maybe we should leave like the very subtle hint that we need to actually find out what we're dealing with in order to deal with it.
I personally think that if we go by like general paranormal, if we take his bones with us, that
Yeah, I was actually going to ask him that, but I kept getting interrupted every time.
sorry.
That's okay. Presumably Thomas has stopped talking to us now, though. Shall we take his bones with us?
You're going to take a child's bones back to a hotel with you.
Oh yeah, we're going to a hotel. I forgot. I thought we were just going to the van.
The corpse.
The things as well is, what if the bones are somehow connected to whatever's happened here and it disturbs the ritual?
Yeah.
Like if we move them without knowing why they're still here or what they were used for, like disrupt a soul circle.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Okay, let's leave poor little Thomas here then.
Tell him we're going to come
Thomas.
back and help him though.
We are going to come back at some point and we're going to help you. Okay? So just be brave a little bit longer. And we're going to come back and we are going to get you out of here.
You don't get a response.
Didn't need one.
Didn't need one.
Should we say anything else to the evil presence?
No, I think we've already mic dropped hard enough.
I think Bernard should goad him just a little bit.
Nope,
Small
Bernard's
goad-
not doing any goading.
a small goadery.
Mahogany is, because Mahogany is going to say to whatever this entity is that you were demanding it leave. Well, I'm demanding that it leaves Thomas alone and pick on us.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I'm gonna chip in. I'm gonna say, you feel brave grabbing a little boy's head, but I bet you can't grab Bernard's head.
I take off my glasses and just pinch the bridge of my nose and just crouch down on the floor. Like, no. No.
I'm gonna start making my way towards the exit hatch.
Okay.
So,
Everyone else going?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Can I get a listen check from everyone, please?
I fail. Woo.
Okay, Carl and Mahogany, you hear a faint sound from behind you. It sounds like bones clacking together gently.
I'm
Oh
gonna
no.
I'm gonna turn around and
Damned.
just look at them.
Look at what?
Look in the direction of the sound for starters.
It stops as soon as you turn around.
Okay.
Can you give me an idea roll, you two?
Me.
Yep. That's a fail. It's almost a critical fail, but not quite. And an idea roll from you too, Mahogany, please. What's your intelligence? Okay, that's a fail as well. Okay, you just hear a weird sound from behind you.
That was weird.
What was that noise?
Just normalised to us now, isn't it? Just weird stuff. Okay, yeah, just carry on leaving.
Okay, you all successfully lower yourselves back through the hatch, and you are in the upstairs sitting room again. You gonna go?
Yes, but before we leave, is it worth trying to move any of the other cameras, or do you think?
I think we've already established that where we're
Do you
needed.
think it's worth putting one in the attic?
Yes,
Which one are you going to move?
the corridor one, maybe the one that's closest to us now.
Makes sense. Yeah, by all means.
Okay, we'll do that,
Okay.
and then yeah.
Lock the door and head off to wherever it is you're going to go next.
Yeah, so get in the
I
car, I
forgot to
guess.
mention this earlier, but on our agenda for things to do today, as well as researching and stuff, we should go back to the pub and collect another day's worth of money.
Yes, you should.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So we've got collect money and research.
And we had was the library attached to the church?
Yes.
Yes, it was. So we were going to research at the library, and I think the church is a good idea as well. And the
Building firm.
the building firm, yeah.
Okay. Those are good things to be doing, I guess.
Yeah.
Are there any other places of interest in Village? Like, you know, like, I don't know.
There's another pub. There is a butcher's and a general shop, like a spa.
There's no, like, mayor's shed.
It's a village. They don't generally have mayors.
So we're locking up, and we're approaching the van. What time of day is it?
It's still morning. It's about 10:30.
Oh, okay, sure. That was a busy hour and a half.
Yeah.
We should have all had heart attacks.
It has been quite a busy hour and a half.
Bernard is like basically dead. Just a bag of bones and skin held together by pure nerves.
It's alright. Nigel is the one who's the most insane, apparently. He started with quite low sanity, actually.
Yeah, I started with 50 at the start of the game.
Oh shit. I'm on 44 now. Bernard was
Alright,
sane
so
once.
you've lost more than me.
Yes.
Yeah, mine's okay. Kind of wish mine was lower now. I feel
Okay.
like
So we will get back into the van and prepare to drive off, and we will call it there for the night. And before we all depart, I will just say thank you again for playing. I did actually manage to record all of that, so what I will do is because I've just been really lazy and recorded it using OBS, it has video Escape from Tarkov on it of just my inventory screen. But what I'll do is I'll download Audacity in the next few days, snip out the audio, and then everyone can get hold of it.
Cool.
Okay, neat.
So you can listen back and what have you at your
Try
leisure.
and-
Well, I shan't be doing that because my voice cringes me out.
Everyone's voice cringes them out.
Yeah,
The fact of
it never
life.
sounds,
Exactly. Like, no.
never sounds like you expect it to.
I had to do it at
It
work
sounds
a
different
ton,
inside your head.
and it was the worst.
I watch my own Twitch streams back, so I'm getting kind of used to it. But yeah, so I will call it there. So now we're totally out of character and everything. Did everyone have fun tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
alright.
Yeah, I
Nice
had
to
a lot of
actually
fun.
be here for once.
Alan?
I had a lot of fun. Yeah.
Excellent.
I felt like this session went really fast.
It did. It
Yeah,
actually
it
felt
did.
right, didn't it? That was like 2.5 hours in fairly quick time.
But
Yeah.
that's good, right? Like, it means
Yeah.
things are going smoothly, probably?
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. So,
Yeah.
what day would be good for everyone to play again? I know we're all free-timey at the moment, so
Um,
obviously it's kind of
I
dependent on Ben a bit because he's the only one who's still working, as far as I know.
I mean, I'm okay-ish at the moment because I'm technically on Easter break, so
Yeah.
I'm not, my work deadline's are like 2 weeks away, which
Yeah.
is good.
I still am organising my second game of D&D with my group, but that's probably gonna be on next week sometime. But I'll let you know that that's a no-go day as soon as that happens.
Yeah, cool. I was thinking maybe Monday or Tuesday next week.
That should be cool.
Tuesday?
Tuesday?
Yeah.
What about Tuesday?
Nige boy, you good for
To
Tuesday?
the best of my knowledge, Tuesday is fine. If anything changes between now and then, I will let you know. But as of right this moment, Tuesday, I think will be.
Fantabulous. Then we shall reconvene on Tuesday for more shenanigans. Tuesday at 8 PM.
Tuesday.
Excellente.
Okay, so
Well,
I will
cool.
call it a night there. I will stop recording as of now.